Morning everyone, how you doing? I'm just show you what I've been up to. Right, it's obviously on the inside of the roundhouse. So just coming in, just underneath the entrance on the right, all done. Cob wall, 99% finished. Still got to fill in the top round there, but these won't take too long. And I've got this wall done, so I've put a timber just above the window there, just to give you an idea what that looks like. So I'll come around to the side. So that's in. Got a little box there to sit on. And this side is pretty much done. So if I go in the middle of the roundhouse, which is roughly here, so that's facing the entrance. And just scan around. Plenty of windows. There's 1, 2, 3. Fourth there. It's the kitchen area. 5 in the bathroom. 1 in the bathroom as well. So 6. Skylight there. 7, 8, 9. Little one down below. 10, 11 there, and 12 there. So there's 12 windows in the main roundhouse, just scanning around, so there's plenty of light coming in, and every wall's got a window in it. There we go, just scan around. 360 degrees. So, I've last few days just been working on this particular wall. Put a little box in there just to sit on. And it's open on one side at the moment, so I'm just sort of using it to store a load of tarpaulins and things like that. So this wall's done. I've got a window obviously in there, put a catch in it. I had to, unfortunately I put this window sill, or ledge, sorry, too far low, or too far low, too low, and then I had to make a bit of a little block just to raise it, but a little bit of an error on my behalf, so I didn't really think about that when I put that in. So I just need to finish off down the bottom there, just give you an idea of what I'm doing outside. Excuse me. So just coming outside, this is just the side of the roundhouse. Now this is dried really nicely, and this wall, I've just put another layer of render between the logs in there just to finish it off, because it was quite rough. And also I did that just before the snow, and what happened is I think some of the render probably froze because it was around -7, certainly during the day, so it may have been even colder at night. So the lime didn't like it, so I pulled some out and replaced it where I needed to. So I just need to put a few more plugs in here just to finish it off. That's coming on. This is just around the back of the toilet area. This is a little hatch. Now this wall I've recoated with lime wash yesterday. It's looking really nice. Gave the window a clean up there. I've still got to finish the top of that roof line yet, so what I'm going to do is probably run some pieces of wood down there, and then that will shutter off that plastic on the top. But that's pretty much done really, won't take me long. And then what I need to do is just finish that bottom there. So that wall's done, and then I've started doing this corner here. So this is the outside of another recycled wall. So I've built a sort of column round here just to sort of curve it round and take it up, make it interesting looking. And I just put the lime on there today, so that's nice and wet, so hence that looks wet on camera. And there you go, it sort of bends around there, so it sort of comes around at a radius like that, and then that goes all the way up, sort of midway, just to sort of give it a sort of roundy feeling. And also it just protects that log, that pillar. It just gives it a little bit of weather protection on the side there from the rain, so that it does serve a couple of purposes. And then I just need to finish this off. I'll do it tomorrow when this render's finished, and box that off and finish off that side. So this wall is essentially just made out of recycled pallets. I've panelled up all the top today, and I've lime rendered it. So it's essentially a double skin. So you've got it on the inside of the roundhouse. It's got a ply lined wall which has been lime rendered, and then on the outside there's another layer of sheets of ply. So there's essentially a 2-inch cavity between the two spaces, so that will give it a little bit of insulation. And that's been lined over excuse me, on the top, and then on the bottom there I've just recycled pallets at the bottom. I wanted it to look a bit lumpy and not too smooth because it would just look a bit boring. So with that wall there, which has come on really nice with the lime, that only takes a few days to dry, and this wall should be the same. So yeah, that's good. So I just need to give that window a clean, and then that'll be done. So I've got a little window in there that's just near the floor. Just adds another little bit of light actually. I'm quite surprised how that chucks it in. And I just need to finish round on the left side. And then what I do is I'll probably box it off round here to bend it round, so it's a nice radius on there. And again, this pillar might be covered, I'm not too sure yet, but you know, I've got bits of wood like this. I'm sort of thinking about where to put them, just to fill the spaces, and then I'll bend that round. So I'll probably do that tomorrow, let this render go off before I start banging around. But that's got a lime coat on there today. It's starting to dry off already, but no, looking good. So it's really solid. As I say, these timbers are the bottom timber I've got on here is about 100 mil square. It's tantalised timber as well, and all of it's bone dry, really rock solid, and they're held in by sort of 130 mil screws, so they're really screwed together. And that's the wall, looking at it from the side, just that curved piece there. And I'm just showing you the underside of the window sill on the exterior, and that's the pillar there. So that's gone on pretty well today. I'll take a stroll back because I'm not really seeing it from a different view for a little while. So there we go, there's that wall done, and now I've just got this one in the middle to finish off. And yeah, with a bit of luck, weather permitting, etc, etc, I may even get that done this week. I lime rendered around the top last week, panelled it in, and what I need to do really now is just sort of carry the theme around and fill in the voids where I need to fill them, obviously, and then line them up. But lime's coming on really well today. It's quite sort of, it's relatively dry, quite humid, so it does actually make rendering a bit easier when it's certainly not freezing. But I might keep this wall as it is. I think I will do, just because it's a little bit more interesting. It's just interesting to look at, to have a different texture on them. But if it bothers me, I can always stick a lime render coat all over it, but that might just look a bit boring. But anyway, I'll leave it for this, like this, for the time being. I'll get the approval from the family, see what they say, before I make any rash decisions. And this is obviously the corner I've just done this morning. So that just goes up, that's just boxed underneath with bits of ply like this. Not ply, this is a bit of pine. It's about 22 mil thick, and essentially what I've done is have these panels going up, building a curve, and then I painted PVA glue on there, waterproof glue, which I put a lot of sawdust in so it gives it a nice grippy surface, and then I render that on while it's actually wet, and that'll go off in due course. It's quite a thick coat on there, so that'll probably take a week to go off, but it is quite a windy corner here. So that's one of the reasons why I did it, is because it's quite breezy. And what I need to do next, probably tomorrow, is just finish off around here. I don't really want to touch it at the moment. It's easier to build it up in layers if I need to. once it's gone off a little bit, because if I start moving it around now, there are wetter places than others, and you just start pulling it off. So I'll tackle any nasties tomorrow. So yeah, just finish that off round there and finish this skirt round here. So if I finish this skirting round here, line render around the top there, take it down and finish the roof line up there, I reckon that I could probably do that in half a day. So I think that'll be my plan tomorrow, because I really want to get this wall completely finished now. Now I've cleaned the windows. But that's it really, nothing else to report. So I've been really busy. I'll give you another view of the roundhouse. It's really windy today, so I apologise for the wind noise. So there you go, that's another view. It's just looking up, coming around that side, which will be finished in due course. A bit like this one. Quite like the lime render being this colour now. It did bother me for a little while, just because I thought it was too bright, but actually when you have the lime render on the inside, it just throws up lots of light and shadows, which I think are really interesting. So there you go, all the walls are up. I'm probably 5-6 days away from finishing all the walls, I reckon. So my aim is to get that all done. I'm going to leave these top bits to the last, till last. The reason being is I'm going to probably have a few logs lying across there as part of the structures for the roof. Should have put them in before I roofed the panel up. Sorry, panelled the roof up. Just because it would have been a lot easier, but hey, that's life. But yeah, everything's done. Well, almost. So once these walls are done, these exterior ones, I just need to finish off this bathroom area. I just need to finish off the timbers around the door frame there, and then I just need to build a little stubby wall. When I mean stubby, it's not going to be very wide, it's only going to be about 60 centimetres wide. So that will come out, and the idea is that the plugs for the timbers will be shown on the inside of the roundhouse, so I don't intend hiding those. So I'm only going to have a little wall on the right there, and then that will support the other side of the door. But that's about it. So it's coming on, and yeah, I've just been lucky on the weather really. But this wall's almost finished. It's 99% finished on the inside. Just need to sand back that little timber over the window. Now the camera's not focusing in. Just need to just get the disc grinder on there for a bit, and then go around plugging the holes, fixing holes like that, get that finished off. But yeah, lots of light coming in. That render's still going off there because that's got a few inches whacked in the corner. And as I say, I just need to tidy up the bottom there. But it's quite nice having a little window in, because already you can see the light that's sort of being projected. So, looking cool. That's it for me today. I'm going to shoot. Talk to you soon. Bye.